What are you doing?
Dog.
What are you doing?
Sit over here.
What are you doing?
Right, get
What
your
are you
dog.
doing?
Get your dog.
What are you
and bang
doing?
it so it doesn't shit
What are
your
you
hand,
doing?
mate.
Get out of my
Oh,
face!
you get out of my face with your goddamn dog.
Hello.
Hi, is that Sandra?
Yes, hello.
Hello, it's Declan's mum.
Oh, hello.
Hi, yeah, I was just calling as I've got a very upset son here at home, wondering why he's not invited to your party.
Right. Yes.
All of his friends in his class and all the friends that your son and my son hang around with, they're all invited apart from Declan. So I just wondered why, if you've got an explanation for that.
Yes, I totally understand why he would be upset in this situation, but unfortunately, I'm rather upset by a few things that he's done recently that have actually had quite a negative effect on my son, and unfortunately, I just don't think it's appropriate that he comes to the party for everybody's sake, really.
Okay, well, why don't you tell me about what he's been doing that's inappropriate then?
Okay, so the first thing that he's done, he was caught introducing my son to a vape.
To a vape?
Yes.
A vape. Not a cigarette or a spliff, a vape. What? Right, okay.
Vapes, and then it leads on to cigarettes.
Oh, no
then
it doesn't. They go on to vapes instead of cigarettes for a start. And they're 14 years old, for God's sake. What do you think they're going to be getting up to? Like 40-year-old boys vaping? And that's your biggest concern?
My children don't smoke vapes at this age. I think it's
Oh, that's fair enough, that's fair enough. But it's a little harsh, don't you think, to not let my son to a party because he brought a vape?
I mean, when he's introducing my son to such activities, I think it's better for everybody's sake.
Well, instead of just not inviting him and upsetting him, why didn't you just approach me and talk to me, and I would have made sure that he wouldn't have brought a vape to the party?
Okay.
I think you're being a little bit out of order, to be honest.
You would allow me to speak. The next thing that I do have to tell you is particularly concerning. There's no easy way to say this, but I basically caught him watching pornography on my son's phone.
Oh my God. He's a 14-year-old boy going through puberty and he's watching... Oh my God. Sorry, were you brought up in a nunnery? Were you brought up in a nunnery? These are teenage. What were you doing when you was a teenager? Sat in church? Oh my God, you are ridiculous. Get a grip, woman. Oh, do you know what, Sandra? Do you know what? I'll make sure my son doesn't come near you again, okay? Just off. You are just unreal, honestly.
Can you get the police here, please? Wonderful. Wonderful. Help me! Fire! Help me! Help me! Help! Help me! Why are you videotaping this? What are you, like, do we call ISIS here? Oh my God. So that's the problem. That's the problem. My skin color is your problem.
And she's a kindergarten teacher.
And you're a kindergarten teacher. Oh my God. Really? Oh my God. Really? Does that trigger you? That does not trigger me. So let me start off by preface by saying, I did not start this argument. I did not start this fight. All I was doing was standing up for myself. The whole stupid reason this started was because she was walking down a sidewalk. I was walking up a sidewalk. And she obviously looks like an older woman. So as soon as she was coming my way, I was directly going to be in front of her. So I kindly moved out of her way. As soon as I moved out of her way, she turns around and looks at me and she says, "As you should." At the time, I had 3 of my younger siblings looking at me, and I had my foster child looking at me. So I was like, you ain't about to get away with this, girl. And she did not. I immediately, when I was already beside her, I immediately went back in front of her and I said that was not kind. You should not say that. And the kind thing to do is that we both move out of each other's way. You should not expect people to move out of your way. You do not own the sidewalk. She did not like my answer. And I was like, so are you going to move out of my way now? And she said, absolutely not. I will not be moving out of your way. And I said, okay, that's fine. I can stand here all night. I will not be moving out of your way. And she said, okay, well, I have nowhere else to be. I said, honey, I can do this all day. So that's what I did. So then I was like, okay, I'm guessing we're going to be two little lovebirds. And I'm guessing she did not like the fact that I was not mad or I was not showing any anger, because that right there set her off enough to literally punch me right here. She like just hit me right here and then threw me and to push me out of the way. And I looked at her and I said, absolutely not. I immediately chokehold her and I started throwing hands. That's what I did. I started throwing hands. You don't touch me.
Whoa! Excuse me!
Okay, we're gonna take a picture. Take a picture.
Just leave it.
No, I'm taking a picture.
Okay.
You're not gonna get any business from this.
So what did I do to you?
Hello?
What did I do? I just tried to park somewhere. There's no car
I
here.
have nothing to say to you any further.
Okay, then stop talking.
Go ahead and park. You're not gonna get any more business here. Okay? That's your last contract with this place. See ya.
Oh no, that's not how it works, Karen.
Karen
I
wasn't
have
letting
another
me park.
standoff. They're not moving. Can you guys move, please? This is very American of you guys. I'm trying to work on this building.
That's the owner of the building. She's 75 years old. She's taking this spot. Thank you very much.
It's not, it's public street, ma'am.
It's the owner of the building.
She doesn't own the street.
She
You,
owns the building.
oh wow. That doesn't trump it. Can you please move?
You know what? We're not moving, so please get another spot.
I pulled out here, you guys jumped out on the road.
Right. See ya.
Smarter Ottawa. Come on, guys. No need to be Karens.
I live in the blue house, if you can see across the field on Hogue Road.
Uh-huh.
You know which house I'm talking
Yes,
about?
I do.
I wanted to thank you. I wanted to thank you for your Christmas decorations. They are so beautiful, and I just never get around to getting anything put up anymore. We're getting old, but I want to tell you, every night I look out the back door and I see your decorations, and it just fills my heart with joy. So I just wanted to thank you.
Oh, well, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by to say that. Our kids absolutely love it.
I thought you said, yeah, we did do the order, but we came in and we were asking you to try to do it here, and you said you weren't doing it anymore.
When I'm busy.
Oh, no, you said no. You said no. You said we're not doing it
We're
anymore.
not supposed to.
Oh, I know. I know how much you've invested in the technology and stuff, but because of COVID, most of those machines are shut down. I know a lot of people, like senior citizens, don't like using them. Not saying I am a senior citizen, but nonetheless, you can't choose one and not the other. That's not exactly right, you know.
Is everything okay?
It just
Everything's
sounds like
okay.
an excuse to not do
It's
proper
a
customer
contradiction.
service.
Well, we came in. We wanted you, just come up to the register, place the order real quick. And she said, no, we're not doing it anymore. She chased us over to the machines. Not even 5 minutes later, she accepts the first customer that walks in, and I'm just like, we just got done with the order. It's kind of messed up. That's not what you said. You said you're not doing it there anymore. Yeah. We're just trying to figure it out. We're just sitting here. We did the order.
Just for a backup. Like,
Yeah.
it's too much of a night but for real, I'm so sorry.
All right.
I can take it later.
No, we already did it now. But no sooner what we're doing, we're just here waiting and stuff. That guy came up to the counter and she took. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your guys'
Yeah.
order to get back. And I'm so
Okay.
sorry about that because, this is open for a reason,
You got to tell her then,
Yes.
because she said no. You know.
No, I know. We just gotta train we gotta show customers that we redirect them to this, but you shouldn't have redirected them like that.
Got an update on that situation the other day at the McDonald's here in Tucson. My wife and I went over and had that encounter with the employee as she was pushing us over to the kiosks and refused to take our order at the counter. And then 2 seconds later took another customer's. Nonetheless, 10:50 a.m. this morning spoke to Courtney, the manager, and she assured me that this is not McDonald's practice. They do not push people away. They will happily take your order, even if they're busy. This is not their first problem with this employee. She's done this before. So, as a result of this, from the other day, she's been suspended for 1 week. Now, Courtney also assured me that when she comes back, she's going to be retrained, and she's going to be rewatching the videos. As always, Love's Darkness, bringing you all the injustices of the world and trying to make this place somehow a better place.
You would not treat a man this way. You would not treat a man this way.
I haven't treated you anyway.
Intimidating me! You shut up! You are making a big thing out of absolutely nothing. There is not a single crack on this car. You are just intimidating me for no reason.
She backed up into your vehicle. I just
I
asked
did
her
not back up into your vehicle. There was a tiny little tap. It was like half a centimeter.
She's freaking out. I just...
Whatsoever. He started screaming at me.
I didn't scream at you.
Screaming at me. I didn't do anything. I was like, listen, there's nothing. There's nothing. He's really out to get me. Yes, he is. But nobody has me.
She backed up into the car. I just asked her to stop for a minute so I could take a look at it, and she freaked out.
If you did that to someone, I guarantee you would have driven away unless some crazy man called you out on it. I'm really sorry to get you in the middle of this. He is a very, very mean person.
You're just looking out, miss.
I'm just looking out for my employee's car, that's all.
Yes, well, you can look out for your boyfriend. Look at the car and see if anything was an issue.
It's not my vehicle.
You're really good at picking on random strangers.
Have a nice day, ma'am.
Get off my property.
I'm going to video you too. So go ahead.
Lady.
Not real. You're so stupid. I can't even deal with you people. You're so ridiculous.
All right.
I'm the police. So you
Get off my property.
No, I won't. And you walk by my house every day. So I'll talk to you when you come by.
Okay.
I will not be silenced by
I'm not silencing you. Get off my property.
Why you attack us?
I'm not attacking you. You came over there and attacked them.
You don't need my prayers. I don't need this. I don't need that. Get off my property. It isn't real. Do you know how many people die in nursing homes? Half of the population that died were in nursing homes, not healthy human beings.
Oh, so they're just expendable?
Our governor, which I'm sure you
All lives matter, lady, but we can get rid of grandma.
You're going to hell for judging? You're judging other people?
Are you judging my judgment?
Yeah, I'm judging your judgment.
Hypocrite?
Oh, really?
You go to cuss with that mouth, huh?
Yeah.
You probably go to church, yeah?
No, I don't go to church.
Yeah, you do.
So that's why I cuss.
Oh, is that why you do?
Yeah.
Wait, I want to show what I'm wearing. Let's see. I'm such a sinner. I'm too exposed.
Please move, ma'am.
I can. Do you live here?
I'll answer that question. Excuse me.
I'm
Ma'am, stop
sorry.
touching me.
The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am. But
You can film me. That's
okay,
fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me. and I live
Into
here.
my building.
Okay, and
Okay.
it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please.
No.
Now, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously. Before.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in. Where I live
I'm not
at.
touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
And I live here and you're blocking the door.
What
You're being-
unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay. Great. I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
No. No. No.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not
No,
Mike
but
Herman.
I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I paid.
All I'm asking is what unit.
But you're not. I don't need to tell you that information, man.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building. You're not the owner.
You're gonna do what? You're gonna call the cops on my kids for playing in a McDonald's? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. It is playing. They're playing in the kids area. Just because you're middle-aged and have no kids and no family doesn't mean
you're screaming in the bathroom. I can hear
them
kids.
In the bathroom. Playing.
Lower it. Lower it down.
No, they're kids.
They don't have the right to take over the whole restaurant.
They do. They're kids. Get out.
It's not okay.
It is okay.
It's not okay for kids to scream so loud that the people on the complete other side of the restaurant
they're happy.
Why
are you upset that kids are happy?
That's not it.
Yeah, that is it.
No, but I'm just trying to enjoy the restaurant too.
I understand.
No, I don't. I'm not sure you do.
I'm not saying both sides. Any side is right, but
don't you think the restaurant's for everyone?
I do.
So
you're trying to make it just for you. You're trying to make it just for you and dictating what everyone else has to do.
I'm trying to make it for everyone, but I'm.